Hello everyone. So our today's Leetcode Daily problem is maximum difference between node and ancestor. It is a medium category problem. The question statement says that given the root of a binary tree, find the maximum value v for which there exist different nodes a and b, where v is the absolute difference of values of a and b nodes, and a is an ancestor of b. A node A is an ancestor of B if either any child of A is equal to B or any child of A is an ancestor of B. So first we will understand what is ancestor. Ancestor is just like you think of your family tree. Your ancestors, your grandfather, their father are ancestors. Like this 8 is an ancestor for this 6. This 10 is an ancestor for this 30. This 7 is an node of this ancestor. 3 is an ancestor for this 7 node. So, so we have to just find the maximum difference we can find between the ancestors and its nodes. So I think you have understood the question. Now, first of all, we will understand this with the help of this example. So in binary trees question, we have to definitely use recursion because if we can solve the problem for small elements, for if we can problem solve the problem for one subtree, we can solve the problem for every subtree, and combining the results of every subtree, we can get the final result. So if we can find the result of this subtree and this subtree separately, then we can return the maximum value of these two subtrees. For this subtree, if we can find the result for this subtree and this subtree, we can return the maximum value of these both subtrees. Similarly, for this 6, we can find the result for this subtree and find the result for this subtree. We can return the maximum value of this. So we can definitely use recursion. How can we use it? I will try to explain you with the help of something that I prepared. So this is the given tree. So now if we can call the recursion by passing this node and maximum and minimum value. For till this node, the maximum and minimum value is just the value of this node. So we have just passed this node, this star 8. This means we are passing this node, whole node. And these are maxi and mini value. The max value is till now, till this node is 8, and minimum value till this node is 8. So now we have to move to now maximum value is 8 and minimum value is 8 till here. Now we will call this function for this left subtree. Now we will pass this node and pass the maxi and minimum value till that are previously. Now we will change the maximum and minimum value. We will compare the value of this root, this node, with these. So we will get maximum value 8, which was previously also maximum, and now minimum value is the minimum of 3 comma 8. So we get the minimum value as 3. Now this function will call its left subtree. This 3 will call its left subtree 1. Now the one node we will pass and the maximum value, which is 8 previously, and from this minimum value is 3. Now we'll pass one node, maxi value 8 and minimum value 3. Now we will again do the same thing. Now we'll compare the values. So we will get maximum value of 8 comma 1 as 8 and minimum value of 1 comma 3 as 1. So our minimum value is changed. Now when we encounter this null, because after this one there is no other left nodes, so we will counter the null node. We will return after taking the answer as maximum of previous answer and the absolute difference between maximum and minimum. So the absolute difference between these maxi and mini nodes is 8 minus 1 7. So this answer value will be 7 and we will return from this. So this will return 7. Now it will go towards its right subtree. So right subtree of 3 is this subtree. Now it will again call recursion and call this 6, pass this 6 node with maxi and minimum value at this stage. Understand? So now it will call this. Now it will call its left subtree. So it will ask 4 and it's at this stage maximum and minimum value is also 8 comma 3 because the 6 comma 8 maximum value is 8 and 3 comma 6 minimum value is 1. So it is well understood. So we will get the answer from this as 5 because after passing node 4 we will encounter null condition, then we will get the value of answer as 8 minus 3 5, maxi minus mini 5. Now it will return from this and it will call its right subtree, that is passing this 7 node with same maxi and minimum values at this stage. So from this also we will get the answer 5 because 7 comma 8 maximum value is 8 and 7 comma 3 minimum value is 3. So 8 minus 3 5. So this solve node 6 comma 8 comma 3 will return 5. Now 7 comma 5, this will return maximum of these both two, this will return 7. So after reaching that, it will call its right subtree, that is passing this node with value 10 and maximum minimum value at this stage. So at this stage maximum and minimum value is 8 and 8. So we have to just pass this 10 node and maximum and minimum value. Now it will call its left subtree. Its left subtree is null. So it will just return answer as after doing this. The maximum value here is 10, maxi of 10 comma 8. So we will get maximum value as 10 and minimum value as 8. So answer value here is 2. So after doing this, it will return and call its right subtree. So its right subtree is this. It will call this solve passing this node for 14 and maximum value as 10 and minimum value is at, because at this stage the maximum value is at 10 and minimum value is 8. So we are at this node. Now we will compare this. Now the value of 14 and 10. So maximum value now will be 14 and minimum value will be 8. So now at this stage it will go at its left subtree passing this node 13. Now node 13 and maximum value at this stage, its previous stage is 14 and minimum value is 8. So it will pass this. Now we'll uh, check for these. The maximum value will remain 14 because maximum value of 14 comma 13 is 14 and minimum value will remain 8. Now it will reach to its null condition and it will return answer as 14 minus 8, that is 6. So answer will be 6 and it will return from here. It will go to its right subtree, but right subtree is null. So it will again return same. So this whole solve function by calling this right subtree of this 8 will return 6. We will take the maximum of these 7 and 6 to get our final answer and we will get answer as 7, which we know that it is a correct answer as it is here. Now we have to code this problem. So first of all, we will handle the edge cases with if root is null, that means there is not a single node in the tree, then we will return 0 obviously. Now we can take a global variable to count our answer. and make this 0 here. Now we can call the solve function by passing this root node and its values at the place of maximum and minimum, like I explained to you. After this, we will just have to return answer. The value of this answer we will modify in another function, which we will define here. That is a void function that just changes the value of answer according to our logic. So we'll make a void function solve. In this, we'll pass the tree and maximum value till its previous stage and minimum value till its previous stage. After this, we'll just have to check if the end of the subtree is there. This means if root equals to null, then we have to just modify the value of answer as answer equals to max of answer comma absolute of maxi minus min. That we have done in the this example that I just explained to you. This image, you can click a screenshot of this so that you can refer to it afterwards. So now so we have modified this value of answer and we will return from here to the previous stage. Like after returning from there, we will go to 6. Now to calculate the maximum value, we have to just take the maximum or present root value and previous maximum. Similarly for, so we have not defined because we have already defined it here while we call the function. For mini value, we have to take the minimum of this root value and the min. So now at each stage, we will decide that till this stage, till any stage, what is the maximum value and minimum value till now. Okay. So that after traversing a whole subtree, we can get actually the maximum and minimum value of that whole subtree and we can modify the answer according to this. So I think I have explained it quite well. Now we will have to just call this function recursively at left subtree by passing this maximum and minimum values and at the right subtree similarly. So we have to just do this. We have not written because we will just modify this value of answer till end. Now this should run correctly. First we will run this and check for these sample test cases if it is running fine. Yes, sir. So it is running fine without any compilation errors. Now we'll submit this. So it is submitted with beats 100% in 0 millisecond. I don't think there is any other optimal way to do this question. If you have any idea, please tell us in comment section. So this is our today's code. Thank you and have a nice day.